So hello everyone, and today I'm going to show you how to create a basic RAT, also known as Remote Access Trojan, with msfvenom. So what is a RAT? RAT is actually a Trojan which gives the attacker machine remote access to any victim target. It's actually a virus. So first, we will start creating the payload. For that, we are going to use msfvenom. msfvenom is a tool of Metasploit framework which helps us in creating payloads, RATs, and so on. So for creating a Windows-based RAT, I'm going to use this payload. Okay, so I've used the Windows Interpreter reverse TCP payload. Next, I need to specify the L host. L host is actually the IP address to which the connection will come back to. For that, I will be giving my Kali Linux IP address. And next, I'll be specifying the L port. The L port is actually the local port to which the connection will come. This will be a custom port. It can be 1234, it can be anything. But it's preferred that you use any unknown port which is not used usually. Next, we are going to specify the format in which the payload will be created and a name. For example, let me name it test.exe. After specifying the required parameters, the payload, the L host or the local host, which is the attacker system to which the connection will be coming from the victim target. The L port is the local port to which the connection will be coming, the format which is an exe file, and the name. Then we will press enter. As you can see, the RAT has been created successfully. Test.exe, this is the RAT. Okay. Next up, I will be hosting this RAT to an Apache web server from where the victim will download the RAT. Okay, so first we will move test.exe to the var www.html folder. Sorry, there's been a slight mistake. Okay. So I've moved the folder, I moved the test.exe file to the var www.html folder. And now I will be starting the Apache 2 daemon with the command sudo systemctl. This will start up the Apache 2 web server. As you can see, the Apache 2 web server is running. For the attacker machine, what I'm going to do is I will be typing in my IP address and the name of the file that is to be downloaded. As you can see, Chrome has actually flagged my file as dangerous. But for demo purposes, I am going to keep the file to my system, RAT that I have created. So the RAT has been successfully sent over to the victim machine. The next step, what we are going to do is we are going to set up a listener in my attacker system. I have started the MSF console, the Metasploit framework. Now, next up, I'm going to set up a listener. For that, I'm going to search for Interpreter multi-handler. This is the listener that we are going to use. So, I'm going to use 5. Now we are going to set the payload that we had used in while creating our RAT. It was Windows Interpreter reverse TCP. So I'm going to set payload as Windows Interpreter reverse TCP. As you can see, payload has been set to Windows Interpreter reverse TCP. Now I'm going to see options. I have to set my L host and L port. Remember one thing, the L host and L port has to be the same that I had used in creating my RAT file. So I'm going to set L host as n dot, and I'm going to set my L port as 154. As you can see, when I click on run, the reverse TCP handler has been started. Now I go back to my downloads folder. I'm going to start my Apache, start my RAT. I'm going to start run anyway. As you can see, my listener has captured a connection coming in from the RAT from my victim system. If we type shell here, you see, this is the shell of my victim system. If I click you can say this is the downloads folder of my victim system. So that is how a remote access Trojan actually works. Thank you.